Hey guys, Dylan here. Put a video out about a week ago about drafting for beginners using your mobile ESPN app on your phone, and it got a lot of likes and stuff, so I want to put out another video to help you guys. The second most important day, draft being number one, is waiver wire. Especially after week one, because we're still trying to find out what's going to happen with certain players and certain teams. So there's still usage questions. Nobody expected, well, I didn't expect, and I don't know anyone else that expect Ryan Lindsay to kind of dominate the Denver Broncos backfield after Royce Freeman had been hyped up and Devontae Booker looked like the passing game back. Ryan Lindsay came out and dominated. He used the passing game back, and he actually ran the ball really well. So let me show you how the waiver wire works and kind of explain the science behind it. So let's go look at my team page. Not the matchup, we want just the my team page. So here we are, my team page. From here, which is normally where you'll open your app, we'll scroll down here. After we hit the hamburger, we'll go to League Info. At the top of the League Info, we got the middle tab here called Waiver Order. So this will show you the order in which you can claim players at each given week. So week one, half the teams in your league lost. In this league, I was one of them. So then after, so teams that lose are at the top of the waiver order. They get to pick the players on the waiver wire first. Then after that, after win-loss record, it goes by points scored in most leagues that I've been in. So the way this is going to work is, think of it as an NFL draft. Not a snake draft like when we drafted our team, but an NFL draft. This team is going to get to make all the waiver claims they want, and they're going to get to put them in a specific order. And I'll show you exactly what that looks like in just a second when I show you how to actually make the claims. So they're going to get to make as many claims as they want. They can make 0 to however many well, really infinite number. You can drop players multiple times. Sorry about that. You can drop players multiple times. So it goes in a certain order, though. So whatever they say is their number one priority, they're going to get that. Then it's go down to this person, and whatever their top priority of waiver claim that is left, that has not already been taken by the teams ahead of them, then they will get to pick that person, and so on and so forth. And it will keep going through that until people no longer have a waiver claim. So, for instance, if the top 7 people here make one waiver claim, and let's just say they happen to get the one guy they want, but Team 8 has made 3 waiver claims, and nobody claimed those 3 players, Team 8 will get all 3 of those players. I hope that makes sense. So let me go back to my team page. So to add a player, we're going to go look at the Players tab. And for my league, I am rolling with Carson Wentz as my quarterback. So last week I picked up Case Keenum because he's not healthy. He's probably going to miss this week too. So I need to pick up a quarterback. So let me just look at the quarterback page. These are the quarterbacks ranked on projection points. Now you can do things other than that. You could go matchup stats. You can see what they've already scored. Sorry, didn't mean to pull that up. You can see what well, I didn't do it. There you go. What they've actually scored. You can look by, so this will show scoring, and you can do it by position rank. Ryan Fitzpatrick was first. You can do it by schedule. See who they're playing. Do it a bunch of different things. I think matchup stats is good. It lets you see what they're projected based on who they're playing. Me personally, I like this week Tyrod Taylor. So how to claim a player? You just click on the player. You're going to go claim. Click claim. Then it's going to pull up your roster. It's going to say you have too many players on your roster, so you have to drop one. I'm going to drop Case Keenum this week and go with Tyrod Taylor instead of Case Keenum. And I'm going to hit save. Then I'm going to hit confirm. So now when I come back here, I see the one right here by claims. This is where your trade proposals or waiver claims are at. I have one waiver claim right now. So the way I talked about it, right now, I only have one waiver claim, so I will get Tyrod Taylor if the person above me does not pick Tyrod Taylor. Well, I also have Delaney Walker, unfortunately, on this team, and he got hurt, so I need another tight end. I happen to have drafted Trey Burton, who had a bad week 1, but it would be nice to just look and see what's out there on the waiver wire tight end. So let's go look at tight end. Available tight ends. I see a couple guys just right there that I like. Jack Doyle, George Kittle, they both had pretty good week 1s. Jared Cook down here, not projected to have another dominant game, but he did have an amazing week 1. And personally, I like the target share that he got. He had a ridiculous amount of targets. He had 9 catches week 1. I'm sure he was targeted over 10 times. That's really good for a PPR league. For a tight end, they normally don't get that many targets. So I'm going to drop Delaney Walker as much as it hurts me, because I love Delaney Walker. I'm a big fan of his. I'm going to drop him because he's probably not going to play again, at least until the end of the year. And I'm going to pick up Jared Cook if things work out. So for me, I'm trying to think right here where I would rather want Tyrod Taylor or Jared Cook on my team. I think Tyrod Taylor, because Tyrod Taylor is probably going to start for me this week. But if I were to think differently, or if I had more, I would click edit and I drag them into order that I want them to be. So now I've just dragged Jared Cook above Tyrod Taylor, so Jared Cook will process first for me. It's very important that you make your claims, you think very hard about who you're going to drop when you add these players, because we would all love to add players, but you have to be very strategic about who you're dropping. You don't want to drop someone who is going to be very valuable to you later on in a week or two, or somebody you really just don't want to lose. Normally, I'm dropping guys at the very bottom of my roster. Delaney Walker's out for the year. Case Keenum was a 1-week ad. He's not going to be my quarterback all year. And when Carson Wentz comes back and shows me that he's fully healthy, I'm probably only going to roster one quarterback until Carson Wentz has his bye week. I'll probably pick up another one at that point. But right now, I'm going to just switch it back. It's very important that you have this in the order that you want it to go. If you say you have the number 1 waiver claim like we looked at earlier, dang, keep getting notifications on my phone. Sorry, guys. The number 1 waiver claim, if I were to put Jared Cook there above Tyrod Taylor, then that would give the other 7 players a chance. I would get Jared Cook. If I had the number 1 waiver claim, I would get Jared Cook. But it'd give the other 7 guys a chance to take Tyrod Taylor. If I want Tyrod Taylor more than Jared Cook, then I need to have him above. I need to have him number 1 in my order, which is what I'm going to do. And that is how you add and drop players via the waiver wire. Now the way the waiver wire works is it's going to process, it said the 12th. Today's the 11th, so it processes every week very early in the morning on Wednesday. So every week players lock, right? So as the game Thursday happens, everybody that plays in the Thursday night game, they lock. You can't claim them, you can't get them on your team until Wednesday morning, going through the waiver wire. And as people play Sunday and Monday, they will lock as well. Once they lock, you cannot add them until Wednesday through the waiver wire, going through the process that I just explained and showed you. Then players will be dropped. So anytime someone's added, someone gets dropped. The players that get dropped also go through waivers. So week 1, there is normally a lot of really good players that get dropped. People overreact. Trey Burton had a lot of targets for a tight end, but he only caught like one pass. He only had 2.5 points in PPR. That's low. It's not good. It's not what you want, but I'm not panicking because he had a good amount of target shares, and I trust that he's going to get the ball more. So I'm not panicking on him. But you will see people that drop really good players like Trey Burton, Chris Hogan. I don't think anybody's going to be crazy and draft Kareem Hunt because they had to draft him in the first or the second round. But he had a bad game as well. You could see people drop very good players. So if that happens, look and see who is now on the waiver wire Wednesday as well. Get on Wednesday, see if you got the guys you wanted on the waiver wire, and then check and see who people dropped. They may drop somebody really good that you need to pick up. If that happens, those players will go through waivers as well. In the same exact situation, and I think that will process on Friday. It can be different depending on your league. The league commissioner can change when they process. I think they go through on Friday. Players that went through, that got locked last week, so they played week 1 in the Thursday through Sunday, or Thursday through Monday. No one claimed them. Wednesday, you can then add them and don't have to go through waivers. I mean, it's not super suggested, but if no one decided they wanted them and you just like, you know what, I should have claimed you, but I didn't, let's go back and claim you now, you can always do that. Yeah, I think that pretty much explains waiver wire. It's very important, guys. It's pivotal to winning and losing your league. I've had years where I thought I drafted well, didn't draft all that well, and was able to claim guys and have a team built off the waiver wire within the first 3 to 4 weeks of the year, and ended up going really far in the playoffs, and I think one year I even won the championship with a mostly waiver wire built team. So it's very important that you do this, and I'm on it. I'm on the waiver wire almost every week. Really filtering out and shuffling around the players at the bottom of my roster to see where I can get the most upside guys and build a team that's got 5 or 6 guys that I would not mind playing any given week. So guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, comment. If you have any questions, let me know. I apologize for the mobile. This may be my last mobile video unless someone requests another mobile video. I'll probably move to doing it on the desktop. There's just more functionality there, and it makes for better videos. I don't have to record someone looking. I don't have to record my phone. And as you can see, I dropped my phone, so it has been cracked. So I apologize for that, guys. Hopefully the video wasn't too bad. Hopefully it helped you out. I think next week I'm going to start doing a little bit of fantasy advice, looking at some matchups, some start 'em, sit 'em, love-hate type stuff for guys, given their matchups next week, and also use the draft app, DraftKings and FanDuel, so I may put some stuff on here about those, giving some advice, building some lineups, and walking you through those apps if you want. So let me know if there's anything out there that you want. If you have any questions for me, please let me know, guys. Thanks so much.